Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We're back in Farming Simulator 25. Made a couple of small changes to the farm. Uh, Purchased that last piece of land. I actually don't remember when I purchased it. Um, May have been in one of my last videos. I don't remember. Um, so let's see what we've done. So I have added small greenhouse, two of the bigger ones. As you can see, I've already got stuff I need to sell. Added a small selling point right here. And I made this a slope where I can back my trailer in to get water because it's just easier to go than going over there to fill it up. Let me fly a little bit. So again, on that land now. Now I have taken this big field with grass and I have split it down the middle. So the reason I did that, I'm going to have half of it as silage and half of it as hay. And the reason I'm doing that, I mean, I don't have to really, to be honest with you, because I'm only doing it to keep this automatic robot going. So hay, straw, which I'm going to get from the wheat, and then silage. And then I'm having to buy the pellet, whatever those are. I've been buying them, putting them in there. What are they called? The mineral feed. So I've got 2019 liters of that. And then it automatically feeds my cows every hour. So, where did I just hear chickens from? Don't have any chickens. Interesting. Okay, so let me go over there and fill this up. Because last month I did plant rice. So let's flood it. And this is probably ready to mow again, which it is. I have mowed the middle of the road all the way around. And I did this to test whether or not, because I have the realistic weather mod, so I'm just testing to see if this will actually turn into hay on its own, because it's supposed to, but we will see. We'll see what it does. It says needs tedding, but we're gonna let that sit for a little while. If I have to, I guess I could pick it up, move it, and then tether it. So this field is on 6 of 8. I'll fly over there. And then this field is on 7 of 9. So they've both got 2 months. And I haven't, for some reason, I'm in May. And I have not gotten any jobs. So let me go ahead and carry this stuff over here. I'm doing this because I don't have any other way to pick them up. I will buy some forks for the they're on a blank. I will purchase some forks So that way I can pick these up without doing this. So we're just going to do this right quick. And oh, I need, how much wheat do I have in there? 48, 471. Yeah, I need to sell that too. But at the moment, I can't think of anything that I need to purchase. So right now, it's just all about building up money. So let's look and see when is the best time to sell the wheat, which is December. Because I'm fixing to, let's see how much I have. So wheat, I've got, oh man, it's lost it was over 40,000. So I don't need it. I'll just hang on to it for now. Silage, I've still got $31,000 worth of it. But I'm kind of holding on to it. I can probably do, let's take a look. Man, this is already growing again. Let's take a look and see what I have. So I've got 26. So my trailer will hold 20. So that'll leave me 6 over there if I need to. I'm fixing to mow it. Let's hold on to it. Let's see. Fertilizing job, but that thing doesn't. Gotta buy fertilizer. I don't want to buy fertilizer. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just go ahead and mow. Let's get that done. So I guess what we'll do this month is go ahead and do that. Just go out this way. Let's go open the gate. Go do what we've done, feels like hundreds of times. And I really don't have to mess with my cows because I got a robot. Oh, I do need to buy something. I forgot. I need to figure out a way to store this mower. So yeah, I need to figure out a way to store that mower. Let me back up so I can see it. Let's unfold it. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Got to do a 1 point. How is it? 1.1 or 1.2? I think it is. That's right on it. I think it's 1.2. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay. So that should move it over. Alright, let's turn this thing on. Lower it, and let's start mowing. Come on. Okay. I don't know if it will. Let's just try something. No, I don't want to do that right now because that is going to mess up my test. But it does. It will still. That's okay. We'll do one at a time, but I think trying to think if I want to go ahead and because I did buy a tether. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. You know, I guess I could. Do the same thing. Okay. Well, hopefully tonight I'll have my notifications fixed and working for chat. So we'll see. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure did I miss a spot there? No. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I missed one right here. Okay, so let's turn you off and pick you up because I don't want to okay, so now the question is, so I don't like that missed that, but that's fine. All right. I'm trying to not mess up my test I'm doing. Now the problem I'm going to run into is when I rake it, it's going to collect some of my road. So what we will do, let me think. So I seen it right as I made the turn. Come on. Because I'm not watching the tractor, I'm just watching the mower, so I sometimes get turned too much. This will give me room to turn. I think I'll just do this. It's be just as quick. Looks like I've got some rain coming. That's all right. Did I? Might have. We'll go back that way and look. Maybe not. Okay. So see, it takes no time to mow. It's just the raking, windrowing. Let's see now with one of these I'm now adding tethering. So I will go ahead and do that on, I don't know which one I want to do it on. And I wonder, let me look at something right quick. Let's look at something right quick. So it may not tell me. Yeah, because it's still... Okay, so don't break it up. So let's try it this way. Field info is 3.61 acres. Oh, I guess I could have got a little closer. So 3, 1. So it's not gonna tell me. Even though I split it up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at the moisture level here. But the problem is it's gonna rain, which... Okay, let's go. What did I do? I remember what I do with my tether now. And it may not work. I may have to look back into that and see, but I'm pretty sure that it is supposed to dry it on its own. But it might not. Okay, so let's go over here. Boy, that's loud. It is loud. Alright, let's back up some so I can see. Nah. Sometimes I hate the way this tractor turns. Makes me want to get back in my John Deere. Okay, so let's do... let's unfold it. I'm going to try not to get the road. That is for sure gonna get the road. Okay. So, alright, so let me do this. Because it's really gonna be that white line. Right there. So let's turn it on. Let's lower it. And let's go. So hopefully, oh dang it, I missed a spot. I always do. It just doesn't look like it's changing colors. I always thought it, okay, it is, it's changing colors. Okay, so... So I'm going to do my best to not mess with the road because I want to see what it does. Oh, you're good. No big deal. Hey, I got my notifications working. No problem. Made a few more changes and I'm testing something right now. Because I split this field into silage and hay. But I mowed the middle of my roads all the way around. And it's supposed to turn to hay on its own with the real weather mod, I thought. So I'm testing that to see if it will. So I'm trying not to tether that right now. So we will see how that works. But I split it so... come on. I figured out the cow barn I have how to get the robot to work, and it will automatically feed, so to do that I need hay and silage, so I made a few small changes. I've actually added a couple of more greenhouses over there too. So I'm going to go ahead and make one more pass this way, and then I will start going back and forth. Just to make it easier to turn on the ends. Yeah, makes them easy to, I mean, you don't have to mess with it. You just let it do. You just let it do what it does. So, did add a small selling point next to them also. I mean, I know I don't have to. I could have just set them to selling, but I actually wanted to see the visuals of the pallet sitting there, so I just added a little small cheap selling point and I just put them over there. I mean, I'll eventually do, I'll probably eventually make it to where I have a actual market and do it that way. Right, so let me go back, and I'll go back to this line here. Hard to tell that, oh, I guess I see it now, maybe. I thought in 22 that it made a drastic color change when you tethered, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've played that game. What I might start doing, since that mower is so big, I may go back to my other tractor and using those mowers, because then it puts them in a row. I mean, I know tethering it'll change things and I'll still have to rake it, but at least on one field I wouldn't have to. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I'm not seeing a big difference. Let's look at something. So, needs tethering and doesn't need tethering. So it's tethering it. And some... Huh, that's weird. Some places it says yes, some places it says no, but... that's what I thought. But if I go over here where I haven't tethered, see, needs tedding, it constantly says yes, but if I go to this side where I have, well, now it's saying it needs tedding. Did I grab the wrong? No. That's weird. Wonder why. Okay, so maybe I just haven't done it yet. No, it's still saying yeah. It says yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side and see what it does. I'll windrow it, and then maybe you might be right. Like I said, the road, I just mowed it, so I'm just gonna let that sit there and see what it does. We'll see. I mean, it's the first time I've tried to do hay with the real weather mod. I mean, it could be. We will see. And if it does work that way, then I don't know, maybe it won't be. Maybe I'll just let it, I'll mow it and just let it sit for a while and then rake it and then bale it. So we'll find out. Do you use the real weather mod? I mean, it's some aspects of it I actually like, and then there's some aspects of it that I'm like, I don't think that's working right. I did jump into, what is it, Riverbend Springs or whatever it is. I jumped in that yesterday and started setting that map up for a different series I'm thinking about doing. But I've got to do a lot of dude, so yeah, that's one part of it I don't like, so I turned that off. Like the crop withering, I turned it off. But mainly I did the real weather mod, so because a lot of the videos and stuff I watch, like fog would roll in and it looked really thick and really dark. Maybe it's this map, I don't know. Get a little bit every once in a while, but and then I was curious on whether or not I would get a blizzard, so I haven't really seen either. Okay, so let's go put this back and see what the new series is. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work setting the map up, but I think it's going to be a good one. It's not going to be really, I don't know how to, it's going to be more of like setting up a business, to say. It's not going to be like I'm doing a farm, but I think it'll be interesting. It's not anything I've done before, so we will see how it goes. But it's just going to take a lot to set that map up for how I want to do it. It'll be alright if I block that door, I don't ever use it. So where is my... there it is right there. I'm blind. I don't need to move the camera closer so I can see, but then it gets so loud and I can't hear. sorry. I know that was loud. And I think I'm 2 months away from being able to harvest this field. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Whoops. No, turn off. I'm gonna try to not windrow the road. I'm gonna attempt to not, anyway. I'm gonna be alright to get a little bit, but I'm a drummer, so I have heard louder. Hey, that's pretty cool if you can play the drums. I got a couple of guitars, but never really. I tried to do some self-taught, but hadn't picked either one of them up in several years. They just kind of hanging out in the closet in there. Okay. Sometimes this thing is, see, I don't want to, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to go too far into that road. I do think I will have to change my chat notification sound to something different. It's kind of annoying, but I can live with that for now. At least I got it working. So that's a plus. Not a big deal. I'll be able to go in and change the sound, so. Whatever it doesn't pick up, I'll probably leave that too. Because technically it should be hay. Technically. But we will see. Hey, we'll get there. Hey, I got time. Not a big deal. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually only started this in November, so we are still on the first year. We'll get there. I got plenty of time. I'm not gonna stop doing it, so I mean, I'm playing the games anyway. Why not just record them? And then the editing process, I mean, I've gotten to where I'm learning a lot more on it. I'm trying different things, but it's actually really, I'm starting to really enjoy the editing part of it. But I'm still learning a ton on it. As far as, you know, like how I want the scenes to go. I mean, this game's tough though, because when you do to edit it, it just takes a while because you have so much footage. Because a lot of it, you know, you play this game, it's just going back and forth, so you've got to figure out different ways to try and make that, you know, a little, some kind of entertaining. So I tried different things. Unfortunately, a lot of it's the easiest way to do is just time lapse it where it still shows it, but I'm still learning a few things, so it's still work in progress. But like I said, we're going forward. We're not going backwards. I wonder if, let me look at something. Did I make, wrong one. Okay, I just want to make sure that they wasn't all the way in. Why is it only... okay. Just looked like it was a little narrow for a second there. I made today's stream a little quicker to set up. I set everything up at work with my thumbnail, my title, my descriptions. I went ahead and did all that so I wouldn't have to do it this evening. Saved a ton of time. Because it usually takes me, depending on how I do it, sometimes it may take me an hour and a half to get the thumbnail and it all set up. Just kind of really depends on how much I have to, once I get a picture I like, how much I have to work with it in Photoshop. And sometimes some of the generators I use actually make it pretty easy where I don't have to hardly do anything in Photoshop. But then some of them I'll mess with it for a while and never get anything I like, so several different things I use to try and get a good thumbnail. And then sometimes I will just go in game, take a screenshot, and then edit it that way. Just kind of depends. I mean, like tonight, didn't really have that much of a problem with it. I just had to come up with what kind of idea I was going to do on the stream or what might happen, because I knew I didn't have any jobs I could take. So I just made it kind of something simple. I knew I had to mow. I knew I would check on the cows, so pretty easy to set it up today. But I did do it at work. Okay, so let's... I think what I'm gonna do is go get on my other tractor, pick up the baler, bale one bale, and see what it actually tells me it is. think that is going to be my best bet, and then I'll move to that field. No, don't fold, because I'll still need you. They actually started 2 weeks ago. Yeah, ours started 2 weeks ago. But they only go 4 days a week. They go Monday through Thursday, so they were actually out today. They just go longer during the day. And they start earlier because they have, I don't know if you do, but they get a lot of breaks. They get what they call a fall break, where they get a week out in the fall. Then they get Christmas break. Dang it, I forgot to go over there and get the baler. But then they get a spring break. So they start earlier. And then they start earlier because they only go 4 days a week. But yeah, they usually go Monday through Thursday, but if it's a week, like for example, the next holiday coming up where it'll be on a Monday, they'll actually go Tuesday through Friday that week, and then they'll go back to Monday to Thursday. Yeah, they go. School starts at 7:45, and they get out at 4:15. So, bell counter. I hope I don't want music. Change the bell. There we go. Alright, so did I lower the pickup? Okay. But they like it. I'm trying to think of when it started that way. I know it was last year. It might have been last year. I don't think it started the 4 days the year before. Okay, so that's not good. It's telling me it's grass. Okay, so that is grass. Don't. Ah, crap. I should have turned off the wrapper. Forgot. I don't even know if I can turn it off. Oh yeah, I can. Turn bell wrapper off. Alright, so let me... So that's going to be grass then. Yeah, it is grass. So I wonder why... Needs tedding? No. Yes. Wait, where's my... Yes. No. Okay, so that... maybe I have to let it sit there before... Some of it says yes and some of it says no. That's really weird. Alright, well let's do this. Let's do one more bale. Got the wrapper turned off. Still telling me it's grass. Okay, so with that being said, and it is grass. Okay. let's see, so it's not telling me. Okay, hold on. So let's go. So going off of that. So going off of what you're saying, it's not really. You must have seen that on. Okay, well, let's just let it sit for a while. Okay, let's let it sit for a while and see what it does. So let's go. Let's. So this side I can pick it up because I'm gonna wrap it anyway. So let's do this side and I'll just let the other side sit there. Problem is, looks like rain's coming. I mean, I'm only doing this so the robot and the cow pen will feed them on its own. I mean, I don't have to do this. I can feed them without it, but since I figured out how to make the robot work on his own, I figured I'd make him work. So, but we'll let it sit there and see what it does. Not a big deal, because I mean, they're not going to starve. They got plenty of food. I need to look and see if there's any more cows I can put in there for sale. I'll do that here in a little bit. See if there's any jobs. There's a mowing job. Hey, I may get somebody on that here in a minute, because I don't want to mow it. But I'll gladly hire somebody to mow it. It ain't rained. Where'd that water come from? Huh. That's crazy. There's a water puddle, and it hasn't rained. I probably will not stream tomorrow night. My oldest daughter, she is 21. And she is moving to Massachusetts in a couple of weeks, so she's going to come over for a little while tomorrow night, so I probably will not stream tomorrow night. Kind of depends on what time she'll go back home, but yeah, so but we'll see. What field was that mowing job on, night? Field night. God, I've mowed that field so many times. I mean, I guess I could go over there and mow it with my new mower. It wouldn't take any time to mow that field. Lower 50s, how about that? Lower 50s. I have been playing video games since the Atari 2600. A long time. I never did, let's see, I went from the Atari 2600 to Nintendo, then Sega, then I think there was one more. Well, they had an adapter for the Sega that, oh, I don't, and Sega Genesis. I don't remember what that adapter was, but I went from that to the PlayStation, then the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Well, hold on, let's back up, because I went to PC games between the PS1 and the PS2. And then I played PC games and the PlayStation all the way up to PS5. I never did have any Xboxes or anything like that. I just always played either PlayStations or PC games. So yeah, it's my gaming background. But back then, computers weren't like they are now, where nowadays computers is way superior to consoles, in my opinion. But back then it was the opposite. Consoles were way superior to PCs, because it's not like now. Like the hardware wasn't really up to par. I mean, you didn't start really getting into good designated graphics cards and like things like that until, because I mean, they didn't have gaming PCs. They just had, you know, your regular Windows PC, and you just played games on them. But now it's totally different. I mean, don't get me wrong, PlayStations and Xbox push a lot of hardware, but when you can build a custom PC with, you know, some crazy hardware, there's not really any game that you can't run with better graphics versus a console. Especially when you look at frame rates, I mean, it's totally different. Like most consoles are capped at 30 to 60 frames per second, and you can get some games, and I've got some games where I'm well over, you know, 160 frames per second. Not many go that high, but most of them I'm around the... If I'm not got a bunch of other programs going, I'm well over the 100 frames per second. I'm right now at... with YouTube going, with OBS going, with some other stuff running in the background and the game, I'm at 75 frames per second. And that's on... It's not on the highest settings, but they're pretty high. Okay, so this field is ready to bale. Why is it... Is it raining? Come on. No, but why do my tires look wet? Alright, well, it is what it is. So let me get these few little stragglers over there, and then I will park this thing and go bale this field. Alright, so let's fold this thing. Let's just go ahead and we'll park up on top of the hill. And we will go get our other tractor. Okay, so automatic. Go ahead and start here. Let's pick it up. Alright, let's before I get too far, let's reset that counter, see how many I get out of this field. Oh, it ain't picking the crap up. Damn it, it didn't lower the pickup. That's fine. We'll just go the other way. Not a big deal. I don't want to get that because this thing has a wide pickup and I don't want to pick up anything in the middle accidentally. And I'll tell you a channel if you want to watch, or you may already, I don't know, but if you want to watch somebody that plays scary games all the time and scares the crap out of himself, it's the Outer Middle Show. I watch a lot of his videos. He cracks me up. So let's see if I could pick this up. But I don't. That's fine. But the reason I said that is he just, like I said, I got YouTube playing over there, and that's it. One of his videos just popped up, so. Alright. I will be right back. Be right back. Hold on a minute. My youngest daughter won't stop texting me. That is cool. I'm glad. So with rain coming, it may be difficult to dry that grass into hay. Still don't understand why there's water right there though. I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe I should make a pond right there. But yeah, I do think, now that you mentioned it a while ago, I do think that, I mean, you're right. I want to say I seen something about hay with the real weather mod. I mean, that's why I was thinking, I'm pretty sure it turns to hay on its own. So if it does, I don't need that tether anymore. Or you have to tether it and then let it sit there. The road will decide that, because all I did was mowed that. We'll see what that does. Because if it never turns to hay, then it still has to be tethered. I'm gonna try and get that big pile right there. Hopefully it won't, oh, don't get too far into the middle. Huh. Wow, I didn't figure that I would be at 8 bales already. I haven't even been paying attention to how many bales I'm getting out of this field. Wasn't looking. Because, I mean, I've gotten to the point where, you know, when I first started doing this field all grass and wrapping it to turn to silage, I was doing it for an income. And now I don't really need this as an income. I'm just using it to feed the cows, and once I figure out how many bales I might need a year, I can probably just start, or how many bales. What the? Ah, crap. I need a damn. Don't remember if I have any. Wasn't even paying attention. Better catch it. It's on a run. Okay, I don't remember if I have any wrap or net over there. Look. But if not, I'll buy some, and then on the plus side, I have store deliveries, so it'll deliver over here anyway, so we will go check. I might have some. But let's see. I think I have some. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Probably need to check water on those. Let's sit right here. Let's see. I got some. Okay, so let's drag it out. Bell net. Okay, so yep, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use super strength. Just because I don't have a way. You know, I probably should go ahead and buy some forks so I can put it on the skid steer. Alright, let's refill. That leaves it sitting there. Okay. I will get some forks and put on the skid steer. Not right this second though. But I will. But while I'm thinking about it, let's go check water. And I just filled these up last night before I finished recording. Oops, come on. So they should be good on water. Yeah, they're fine. Alright. They are fine. Alright, let's get over here. This field I'll leave wheat for sure because it gives me my straw. I think that is canola. We'll check on it because they pretty much harvest the same time. Do lettuce only? Yeah, I mean, I just like doing different things, just so something different sitting there. I'm not doing it for money anyway. I'm just doing it just to do it, really. Let's see, do I need to lower pickup? Make sure it got lowered this time. So, yeah, I'm just doing it to do it. I mean, I actually had, what's going in those greenhouses? It lowers how much of each crop you make. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing it for money. Just doing it to have something different to tend to. I mean, I did change it when I first set up the first small one. I was growing everything, but probably what I'll do is I'll eventually turn them into where each one is doing its own. Come on, pick up. Where each one's doing its own produce. Yeah. No. Let me just pick up this little piece right here. Oh, there's another one. So there's two. Good thing it's not dark. I probably would have never seen that. Alright, well, let's pick these ends up. And then I'll come back and get that. But yeah, I mean, I just like doing assortment of them. But I mean, I'll change it where it does different things. Like I said, I'm not doing it for any real income or anything. I didn't figure I would actually get more than a trailer load out of this field, but I was wrong. Because what I've been thinking about doing I mean, it may be a while before I do it, but what I might do is take, nah, cause that's a big hill, so I probably won't do it on that field, but what I've been thinking about doing, because I will eventually purchase those fields back there, in the back there, and they're pretty flat. So I'll probably start doing some like industry things back there, like sawmill and stuff like that. Maybe the bakery, spinnery, things like that. I don't know. Just start adding a bunch of stuff back there. And then I would set up more greenhouses. Just because they're easy and I don't really have to mess with them. I gotta check on the water every once in a while. But other than that, that's about it. Because I'll definitely do a... Oh, I looked at something last night. I don't remember what it was now. It's funny when he gets scared. He damn near falls out of his chair. What's up? So that's 18, so this is 19. We'll definitely get a little more than a trailer load. Let's see, we're getting, it's 2 o'clock. I think what I'm going to do right quick is go ahead and... Now let's just stop right here. So let's take... I forgot what I am on. So... Peppers... Anyway, it's not what I was checking. So let's go ahead. Let's take this. And let's... See, having the delivery service makes it a lot easier. It just delivers straight to your farm. So let's run this little dude over to that field. Get that worker going and let him just work on that for a little while. And this map, if you don't have it and if you ever do get it, this right here is not here. That is a ditch. You do not want to run into that ditch because you're not going to get out of it. And then you got to repair your tractor. Found that out the hard way. So I built a bridge across there so I wouldn't have to go all the way back down. But yeah, it is a very deep ditch that goes all the way to the other end of the map. So, made a little bridge so it would be a little easier to get to this road where I didn't have to come all the way down here. Alright, I don't know why you stopped. You didn't turn. I wasn't in front of you. When you get on this side of the map, And all these fields are huge. Okay. And let me tell you something, mowing this field right here with just that rear mower, because the first tractor I had, it didn't have enough power to run both mowers. It takes a long time to mow this field with just the rear mower. Alrighty. Okay, so alright, let's get back to this wreck killing. Is it not? Well, dang it! I hope they're. For some reason, it keeps picking up the dang lift. So 21, so 3 more fills a trailer. I will definitely get it. So what I might do... Cool. Welcome back. So what I might do... is once I get a trailer load, I may stop wrapping them. And then just see what they do. So I wonder if that would be a test. We can test and see whether or not these things will turn to hay in storage. I mean, you would think that it would dry out regardless, right? You would think so. So I'm gonna have to change something where it doesn't leave, that windrower doesn't leave these little strips. I'll have to change the width. I think you can. When you set up your steering assist, I think you can change the width. I have to look, I don't remember. So, alright, do I want to... I want to... Okay, let's... I'm going to turn the veil wrapper off. And... I'm just going to turn these into veils. Oh, that is cool, Star Flag. That is really cool. Yeah, I've actually got a friend of mine that does I mean, they don't do dairy cows, but they've done cattle for as long as I can remember. And we would have to go out there on the weekends because his grandmother would pay him. Like we would always have to go out there and feed the cows and check on the cows. Because man, them things will get out. And then you gotta find them. And then you gotta fix the fence. A lot of work. But yeah, like you'd have to go out there, which they would go out there every day during the week. But on the weekends, me and him would go out there and you'd have to do a head count. Make sure they're all there and none of them's missing. So yeah, it's a lot of work, especially when they have to move them from field to field or take them to the auction. We don't drive brand new equipment, but we use the old four so I can. That is cool. That is cool. See if I can get one more bale out of this. I don't think I'm going to. Well, I can. Makes me wonder if. Okay, so. Oh, and I missed it. Dang it, right as I turned it off. Actually, did not see those spots. Doubt it's going to get me to 99. Oh, here comes the rain, so I didn't get them picked up before the rain. So that should definitely affect the moisture level. So I'm going to have to get a little bit. Let's go get that big pile right there. Why not? Actually looks like there's some right there. So let me... Okay. So... I'm going to leave that there. Man, there's not really much I can do about it right now. It's raining and they're out there. How many head of cows you have? Well, that looks really weird. Why is it getting those? Looks like it's getting dimples in it. That's weird. Alright, let's turn you around. Pretty sure you go on this side. Dang it, I forgot to wash you. You know what? Let's do this. Since I didn't wash you, let's go wash. Forgot all about washing it. 49. Nope, 43. I'm gonna assume it's automated. Be my assumption. I mean, that's a lot of cows to have to milk. Let's just go ahead and cheat this one too. Just because I have to move the camera so close and it's so loud. It's hard backing them in here, so. Put this back where it was at, and then we will Put my tractor back and go get in the other one. And then go ahead and pick up our bales. Oh, forgot about that one. Alright, let's put you up. I would assume that, well, and it's probably not, but I would think that it's probably, well, may not be as profitable as I think. Doing any kind of farm, to be honest with you. Could be wrong. I don't know. It just seems like it, with the cost of everything, it's sure, it's probably definitely not as profitable as it used to be, which really sucks. Because farmers should be able to not struggle. That's just my assumption. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. Okay, so where did I have that one parked? Oh, it's in the very back, so let's see. I will at least get it in there. Whether or not I will get it parked where it's supposed to go is a totally different story. Let's find out. Nope, I hit it. Dang it. It's alright, I can fix it. Maybe. Go ahead and unhook. Oh, wait, what is it doing? Supposed to just unhook. What the hell? Detach. Okay, well, let me fix it. I don't know what it did. I hit detach and it decided to start opening up. Let me fix you. Okay, so let's go. Let's pick up this trailer. And go get our silage bales, because it doesn't really matter with the other ones right now because it's raining and I'm sure they're going to have a really good moisture level now. But let's go ahead and get these. Actually use the old wooden. Sounds like a lot of work, which there is nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with hard work. I mean, I have often wondered what it's like to actually be a farmer. I mean, for the main thing, the land and not having to deal with people. Pipeline to help us. I guess with any kind of work like that, with all the help you can get, is gonna assume is pretty beneficial. Let's go ahead. Let's pick you up. We'll go to you. And so that's 20. Okay, so there's 3 more somewhere. Alright, there they are right there, so. I am going to go ahead and pick up the other ones after I unload this. Put them in storage and just see what happens to them. See if they ever dry out on their own. So hopefully they will. I mean, I was really hoping I would have gotten it done before it rained, but yeah, because I'm with the loft being higher up, yeah, closer to the ceiling, it is going to hold or get a lot hotter, that's for sure. And plus the bells are not light. Yeah, I could see how that would be the hardest part. For sure. Alright. So I added 20 more, or 26 more wrapped bales to the storage. I don't think, yeah, that rain's definitely not going to help what I mowed and left. But if these bales will dry out in storage, then I will bale the rest of it and put it in storage. So we'll see if it ever turns to hay. Because I know right now I've got silage bales in there, and now I've got grass bales that are wrapped. I have some straw in there, and now I will have these bales in there. So we will keep an eye on that. Yeah, it just kind of sucks that it rained on me. But it's alright. Get this trailer put back. And I will... Well, and I can see. Alright. Alright. Let's drop you right there. Let's let you sit out in the rain for a little while. Do small square valves first. How many bells at a time? Because that starts adding up. Okay, so let's see. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, so what was I fixing to do? Not doing that fertilizing job. Alright, so... So I got 4 pallets over here. 100 to 130 bales is a lot of bales. Yeah, I noticed that a while ago. Why? Wonder why it's doing these. Yeah, it's... I can't tell where... Yeah, that buddy of mine that I told you about that does cows, he does round bales. Yeah, they've always done round bales. Okay, so let's look. Let's go purchase A skid steer pallet fork. So we can use the skid steer. So let's get in it and let's, where do I want to put it? Let's see, where do I mean, we can set it right there and then just back up to it. That's fine. I sometimes hate the way this thing turns. It is a skid steer, so it turns sharp. So go over here and let's get this pallet. Could just get a forklift. Alright, but that's alright, we'll get used to it. I haven't driven it in a while, so let's go ahead and carry this over here. Oh, come on. And it should. That should have disappeared. Huh, wonder why. Oh, now it's gonna get stuck. That's weird. Alright, well, let's see why it won't, or where the... Ah, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, I guess I wasn't... Yeah, okay. Makes sense, yeah. Alright, so now let's go... go get our other pallets. Sell them off. We'll come back and take a look and see what that says about our bales in there. I mean, I would definitely probably rather have a diesel tractor versus a gas. I mean, I guess I've just, all the tractors I've ever used have always been diesel. Never really messed with gas ones, so I guess that's why, but I don't know. I don't know if there's if it's better one way or another, to be honest with you. Like I said, all the ones I've ever used were diesel. Okay, so I wasn't even paying attention what I'm getting per. That's fine. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm not doing this to make an income off of it. I'm just doing it to do it. So But yeah, since this is lettuce, it should be $2,000. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, that would have been $8,000 if they were all lettuce. But it's okay. Yeah, power versus torque. I guess it kind of depends on what you'd be using it for, on what you'd need more of. I guess going off of that, they would both have their benefits. Okay, so I don't need to mow that anymore, really, to be honest with you. But let's take a look at something. I don't know if it will... Okay, so straw, grass, 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 silage, grass, grass. Okay. I wish I could... Oh, it won't let me... Oh, well, I can go through them. Okay. That works. So, that one. So, we'll keep an eye on it. So, they have different moisture levels, except for these. So... Okay. Let's go over here. I don't need to drive over there. We'll walk. It's fine. Worker is almost done with field 9. And I'm pretty sure... 6 of 8. Okay, so since it just rained, let's take a look at this. 27. So 27. So right now... Okay, so it's 24. What was this? Can't see my... There it is. I see it. Couldn't see my circle. So it's 24. Okay. Wonder why it's not... Okay. Let's see... I don't want to fertilize. I don't know why I'm getting that stutter every once in a while. I mean, it's something... I had a graphics card update yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I have to look back into it because I don't remember. Used to have stutters all the time and I fixed it, but I don't remember what I did, so. They don't happen very often, so. Alright, so let's take a look, because I'm pretty sure that Okay, so canola, July. Harvest it in July. And wheat I should harvest in July. So yeah, and so if I want to do canola again, I would have to very next month plant. And then wheat gets planted in September, so the next month after that, I would plant wheat, which is fine. Just may do something different in that other field. I don't know. Let's go check on the cows. Let's make sure. Let's see. Hay, I don't have much of. We can turn super strength off. Straw, I got plenty. And I'm about to have even more. Silage, I'm good. The mineral feed, 1282. So let's. Okay. Let's look at some milk. I've got $3,000 worth of milk. Look and see when the best time for milk is. It's not right now. Okay. Tell you what we'll do though. Oh, you're done. Let's collect on that job. Dang it. Nope, I wanted a new. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do now. I'm gonna go get my trailer and go empty the slurry. Boy, I couldn't have got that any tighter. Hold on, I need to turn that off because I can't back these trailers up, so I have to lock the front wheel. But then when you drive with it locked, it doesn't really work right. So let's lock the front wheel. And then I can back it like a regular trailer. Alright, let's fill that up with slurry. Oh, I may have to come back. Unlock the front wheels. And let's go empty it. Not sure how much I've got in this tank over here. And unfortunately, I had nowhere else to put it. Except right here. So we're going to empty it. Let's see. So I will eventually start using this to fertilize. So puts us at 31,749 liters. Alright, so let's go pick up the rest of it, or if there's any left. I'm pretty sure there is. I should probably make a road around it that goes back over here. Alright, man, you have a good evening. And yes, I will see you next week. Good night, my friend. That works too. There will be a new one Tuesday. Okay, so there's 2,500 left. Okay, so let's empty that, and then I will let that fill up some more. And one thing I hate about this tractor is when you let off the gas, it puts the brakes on. Alright, let's take this trailer back. Cool, enjoy your morning, and good night, man. See if I did not knock my flag down. That's a plus. Not that it'll knock down anyway, but... Okay, so... Oh, I know, it's gotta be straight. Alright. You know what? Let's put you right here on this end, just to make it a little easier. So let's empty you. Tell you what, let's go ahead and run you through the car wash. And let's wash that tractor. We'll put it up unless there's something else we can do other than don't want to do that for sure, because I have to buy fertilizer. Do you have to buy fertilizer if you borrow the equipment? I still think you do. I'm leaving that fertilizer job alone for now. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. But it does appear that I might need some more storage. You know what? Drivables go in here. And that skid steer, I guarantee you. Yeah, drivables are gonna go in here. And I will be able to get it through this door. So let's do that. So let's I wonder if there's one with tracks. I just like tracks so much better than... Okay, so do I want to put my lawnmower in there too, since it is a drivable? Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and put it in there. Because the small stuff I can make work. Here. So what else can I put in here? I don't think I have any. I mean, theoretically, yeah, I could put that in there. Question is, I'm not gonna be able to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it through there. I really don't. I do not think I will be able to get it through there. Let's try it. Wish I could sell it, but there's not really anything I can. It won't. It's not mine, so I have no way in hell I'm gonna make this turn. And there is no way I can finagle that thing in there. Okay, so I guess since, yeah, there is nothing I can do with it. Just put it back where it was at. I acquired this thing by taking an irrigation job, and the damn thing bugged out. And then when I restarted after it shut my game down, it was still here, but it won't let me. I can't go in and sell it because I don't actually own it. So it is not here, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Yeah, I have no idea how to get rid of it. So I guess I could just leave it there for decorations. I don't need that trailer anymore either, to be honest with you. So I don't think that's gonna do anything until I tether it. So I don't know. Let's go back in here and see if these are changing. So why won't it? $37, $41, $39. So those are $39. What is that one? $41, $42, $39. So I don't really know. I may need to just go ahead and pick this up. You know what? I don't. I like. Let's just set you here for now. Just for now. Let's take a look at... See if there's anything I can use. Here. Oh, this way. Problem is, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can get it. I mean, I can get it to go back, but then the problem is the back of it overlaps and the ground doesn't follow. See, it just leaves it open, so there's not really... I mean, I guess I could actually do... Then that takes up part of my field. Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. And yeah, there... I don't know where else I would even... I don't have anywhere else to put it other than on this road. So I guess I'll just leave it sitting there. Okay, so... I need to be able to build some kind of pier. Shame I can't do anything with that boat. Take it out to the middle. Okay, so it is 6:49. For you that are still here and have not seen my backyard, I have a swimming pool. Best I could do on the diving board, but it works. And I can get out, so turned out pretty good, I thought anyway. Okay, so go through this door and there's a light switch somewhere. But not. Huh. Wonder why there's one over there, but not one over here. That's just crazy. Don't know why. That's just crazy. I need to put that bucket down. That's not OSHA approved. There we go. Okay. So... Close that door. Close this door. I'm pretty sure there's lights in here too. Right there. They're just not very bright over here. Need to do something up here. And you got this open space. It needs something. Open the door. Okay. And then these lights out here come on their own. Actually, they stay on. But I wonder... Manually off. Okay, so I think I've actually set those wrong. So let's test something. Let's go back to all of them and turn manually off. Yeah, because that should make them go off during the day. I would think so, theoretically anyway. I don't remember if I have any over here. I don't think so, but I think I may not. There's one right there. Oh, I can't. I want to move the lamp up. Dang it. That one is right. Wait, I think that one's... manually off. See, I don't... I'm confused because when you look at it, automatic light is off, right? We'll just have to wait till actual daytime and see. It won't. It will. Okay, so let's see if... I think that might be... No, there's two more. Turn. Okay, so... I think we're good now. Water's good. That's fine. I like to see a little variety. Okay, so let's do... I have an idea. Let's do... running. Okay, so this one is all lettuce. Let's do this one. All tomatoes. Let's do this one. So let's make, okay, so okay. And then we'll do this one to tomatoes, tomatoes, whatever. Okay. Let's go back in here and look. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do them all again. Okay, so they're all storing. Check this one right quick again. Okay, so that, I think that might have changed. Okay. Okay, so let's just there it is. The grass, and it's not, just not, it just makes me wonder if, alright, if it hasn't done anything, I'll pick it up and put it in there tomorrow. So I think what I'm going to do right quick is speed up the time. Let it get a little bit darker. 9 o'clock. We will go to bed. Wake up at 7. Should put us in, is it May? Nope, puts us in June. Okay, so we are in June. First thing I'm going to do is, okay, harvesting. That is spinach. No, that's a small field, but that's no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that fertilizing job because I have to buy fertilizer. Alright, let's look and see if I have any fertilizer. Take a look. While that door is opening, I will be right back. Okay. I don't think... I got limes. Hmm. You know what I think? I think... fertilizer in there. And... let's check this. I don't think this... yeah, I don't think that's telling me any... that's not telling me what the bales actually are. Hmm... oh man, so... okay, well let's go over here. I don't think this is going to tell me anything either. I mean, it's not even telling me there's grass there. Just... alright, I'm going to pick that up. Because I don't have to... how much was that job? 34? It's a big field. It's going to cost me that much money just to... just in fertilizer. Okay, so... I mean, is that even dropping? No, that's telling me... okay, so now it disappeared. And I just have a huge feeling that some of it needs tutting, some of it don't. I don't get it. And it looks like it's changing colors. I can't really tell. Okay, so let's... tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go... that was weird. Oh, actually... see, the lights are on. So I did have it right. Okay, so let's go fix all of these dang lights. Alright, that's fine. Let's fix these lights. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure that's all of them. Anything else? That's fine. Alright, so I may invest in a bigger trailer for what I'm fixing to do, and actually I'm not even sure where I put this trailer at. Never mind, I remember where I put it. All the way back here in this corner. Okay, so go ahead and turn it on and let's lower the pickup. So let's go ahead and pick up this and see what happens. Well, I'm going to put it in there. So hopefully this thing will hold the road, which it should, because it's not picking up much as far as what's on the road. And then I'm just going to turn it into silage. But what I will do, since I have this realistic weather mod, I will see how I'm supposed to be doing hay. So it is possible that I may end up just deleting it or uninstalling it again. Hey, I do appreciate everybody that watched tonight. Came in here and hung out with me. The chat conversations, I appreciate it. If you like my content, subscribe, like, share. You know, when it's a live stream, chat. When it's a long form video, leave some comments. You know, help me out. Help me grow. Give me some tips and pointers. You know, let me know what you might want to see. Greatly appreciate you sticking around and watching though. So let's go this way. I don't know, it's not. It's just, I will have to look because, dang it, I was hoping it would have picked that up. That's fine. I will go back and get that. And I will do that right now. Because it will allow me to turn around and go back and pick up where I left off. We'll say this is probably, it's not probably, it is the most views that I've had on a live stream, and I really appreciate it. I mean, for me, I've been getting decent views on my live streams. I mean, enough to where it's made me think about just doing live streams all the time. But I've been getting a lot of views with the playback. People have gone back after the live streams and watched. But tonight, for sure, has been the most. And like I said, I really appreciate it. Do the same. I'll come back and get that little bit. Oh, it's done it all the way. Okay, so I'll pick that up. I mean, to me, it looks like that's starting to change colors, but it's hard to tell. I mean, this looks like it's changing colors too, but it's still calling it grass. I don't know. We'll see if it actually turns into hay. Kind of starting to be a little leery. Wondering if it actually will, but we shall see. That's why it looked funny on that screen. I wasn't sitting centered. Sitting off to the side. I guess I'm gonna have to back up to that. Okay, so don't. Nope. Okay, I can't see. That's bugging me. Did I get it all? Okay, got it all. So mowing the road, I can definitely pick it all up with this trailer. Which kind of makes me wonder if this trailer will pick up that field. Actually, I still got to go that way. But anyway, it's still going to hold it all, so it's not a big deal. I think what I might do is turn all my roads into gravel roads. Instead of these dirt roads. And then everywhere I don't have a field, put gravel, like back there and around there. I may gravel that tank anyway. Just because I think I might do that. Okay, let me go ahead and didn't want to pick up that big pile, but I had to go back this way. It's fine, I'm leaving that field. Yeah, I'll still have to do that too. I really need hay. That was my whole purpose of this, was hay. Because my whole purpose was hay. This is why I'm doing it, but it's not. Gotta figure out how to make it turn to hay. And it's just kind of, I don't like leaving anything, but my OCD, it bugs me. Like I've got to get it. I forgot I had to. Let me go ahead and get that. You know what, that's a long way, so let's go back and don't slide off of there, please. Okay, so let's go get this. But I'm wondering, I mean, I can dump it. And it definitely be easier to pick up, or pick back up, let's just say. So, we shall see. And I might as well just turn it into silage, you know what I mean? And do gravel. Just make it go ahead and get the, oh man. Fix those lights. I forgot I had some down here. I want them on manually so they come on at night. And they're off during the day. I forgot I put 2 of them down here. That is okay. I got them fixed. I've got a YouTube video going. He's playing DayZ. I've never played DayZ. I mean, he's doing a lot of running around and stuff, but man, it looks really good. So, do I not need... Okay, so it looks like there was nothing there to pick up. Okay, so I'm almost going all the way around, and I'm at 67% filled on the trailer. I mean, I can fill this trailer, but I want to see if that is going to turn to hay. I don't think it's going to be honest with you. I mean, we would seriously have to have a drought before it turned to hay. I did not mow this down here, and I'm not going to make that turn. Okay, so I mean, it might get me to 70%, which is pretty decent for just doing the road. So it got me to 70. Okay, so let's alright, so let's start unloading it. Okay, so that did not. Yep. That did not do much. But since it is, hold on. Since it is daytime, I will leave this tractor out. So let's check this. Straw, grass, silage. I don't think it's going to, but like I said, oh, I need the skid steer. You know, I might look at, yeah, let's look at a skid steer with tracks. I like tracks, I don't know why. I just do. We'll look and see how much they are. You know, those that see this, I don't understand that. You know, these two have already produced, I guess because there's so many. I may get rid of those two and do another one of these. Whoops. I might do that. there goes my robot. He's working. It's good. Hopefully this will work upside down. If not, well, that's good. Okay, so let's get this back over there. And I need to purchase a bale spear for $600. Brushing log, manure fork. I don't have manure. Dump grinder. I dump bucket. I already got that. Don't need that. Wrapped bale handler. Let's purchase you. You're fine. Okay, so let's get this over there, and then we'll bring. I will be right back. Need to get a quick refreshment. Okay, so I will play for another 30 minutes. It is midnight my time. I do have to go to work tomorrow, so I will play for another 30 minutes. And then we will pick it up again next time. So what I'm doing now, I need to move these 4 bales. I'm going to try and do it 2 at a time. Well, actually, I wonder if I can do it all 4 at a time. So let's put this not through my wall. Put that right there. Let's go, which way? Okay, so you're facing that way. Let's pick you up. And let's see if I can get all 4 of them at one time. Don't think I'm going to be able to. We will see. Now, this is hay. It is awful green to be hay. I thought it looks the same color. But it says hay, but it looks same color as that one. Let's look at something right quick. I'm gonna do it this way, just so I can look at the comparison. See, that says grass. This is hay. So there is a distinct different color. Okay, so I have a feeling that I don't think that is going to turn. Oh, easy, easy, easy. So it should. But they're really slow. I'm not dropping it. Hopefully I won't drop it. So this being hay, I should be able to put it right here. Okay, so let's take a look now and see how much hay. Dang, I figured that mineral feed would have, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it was on sale, so. Okay, so. Let's go ahead and drive out there and. You know what? No, I'm not. Hadn't turned to hay. I know it hasn't. So what I will do now. Wow, there's already a pallet down there. So I'll put my forks back on here. You know, theoretically, if I sell this, buy the one with tracks, it should only cost me about $40,000, but I'm just not. Let's see if I can. I can't, but what I can do is put it right here. And yeah, they need to make some kind of like a storage for those implements. Yes, I can let this pile up, but yeah, I need to get rid of both of those and do another one of these. No, where am I going? Well, let's just turn around. Let's do this. There's 1,000, so hey. Moving on up to the sky. Alright, so probably what I'll need to do. Be OSHA approved. Let's put those on the ground. Just looks like a different color, but it doesn't tell me what it is. Alright. Well, since it's in here, it's chaff. So, let's just go ahead and do this. Pretty sure he's probably gonna get stuck. That's what I fucking thought. Okay, well. Here we go. We can go get in this thing and this will compact it. Oh, show. Just wash, not watch, wash. And let's go ahead and cover what little bit we have. Yeah, let's blanket it. Ain't much there, which is fine. Man, I just don't think anything's gonna turn to, hay. I really don't. I mean, yeah, I just don't, see if the map, see if the map shows me anything. So probably sell that trailer too. Alright, so let's go back over here. I know it needs rolling, I know moisture, whatever. Nothing's gonna wither, so. I mean, I only did it for the freaking fog and the chance of blizzards. It literally looks like. I don't know where he's seen that. $23.9. Alright. Do I have to wait till... Okay, so let me... see what this says. That might have went down. Okay, so it dries tedded grass into hay over time. So you have to tether it, and then it dries it over time. Okay, so... Okay, grass moisture. After tedding mowed grass, it will dry into hay over time based on its moisture. Tedded grass has its own individual moisture content based on the moisture of the field when it was mowed. Tedded grass will gain, lose moisture at different rates than fields. New info box when standing on tedded grass showing its moisture, required moisture, and whether it needs to be tedded. Currently disabled in multiplayer. Please bear in mind that this feature in its current state may cause lag or lower end systems or on extremely large fields. Okay, so I have to just wait. Why is it that it's sitting here? It actually... Oh yeah, we were gonna look, wasn't we? Baling. Round bale. Made me forget what I was fixing to... Oh, let's go. Dang it. Forgot to flood the field this morning. That's fine. Jump the fence. What you doing, little buddy? Okay, so let's... Like I said, we got plenty of food. So let's get this Holstein. Probably the only one. I don't need a bull. Low. I don't want any water buffalo. Let's check this limousine out. Go ahead and take you. Let's take you. And let's take you. Okay, so we added some more to our... Beautiful. Alrighty. So, what do I want to do now? Is it in June or is it in... I think it is in July. So next month I will be able to harvest both of these fields. So I don't want to start any jobs right now because, I mean, these are good jobs. I mean, I'll probably take those jobs. Oh, looky there, we got... Okay. Let's go get this pallet. And I will probably spend the last 8 minutes getting rid of those 2 greenhouses because they take so long. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm about to do. So here's 2,000. I'm going to let these build up for a little while. So I will probably just turn everything into lettuce. But I'm going to get rid of those 2. Put this back. Put it in its home. Alright, and then let's go ahead and put this one up. Okay, so I think what the damn shop's closed. It's lunchtime. Okay, well, I won't do that since it's lunchtime and I can't access the shop. So I mean, I can fast forward to get to 1 o'clock, but wonder if, doubt very seriously I can fit 2. And basically that is the setup right there is 2. I'll probably need to cut this tree down. Gonna be my guess. And I will probably need to move those lights. I have not saved in a while. Let's go ahead and do that. Excuse me. So, on the plus side, next month I will be able to harvest the wheat and the canola. So that grass is not, no, it wasn't tethered. It's always going to be grass. Which I can actually put on the inside. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I actually need another skid steer with the fork, and then one with that, and one with the fork. I don't really need that bucket, but I'll keep it. Wonder. You need wash. Let's go ahead and wash you right quick. Wonder why it auto does it sometimes and sometimes it don't. Don't know. Just sometimes auto, sometimes it don't. My bad. Put you back where you were at. Okay, everybody. I greatly appreciate you watching and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate the comments or the chats. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, share. I stream live every Friday night. I try and do it sometime around 9 or 10 Central Time. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you on the next one.